AI writes code fast.
Now it's my problem.
Why are we always stuck here?
Time to look at the data.
The bottleneck moved. Do we need a new book?
Do we need an updated version of the Phoenix project for the AI era?
Not because it's wrong, but because the bottleneck examples don't always align with how modern software businesses work.
Books like The Goal and the Phoenix Project weren't really about code. They were about finding the bottleneck and discovering it isn't where you expect.
Sometimes the answer isn't to rewrite a system, but it's to support one, because that's not where the bottleneck is.
Nowadays, a huge number of entrepreneurs are using AI tools to build software, sometimes prompting entire systems into existence in a matter of days and leaving technology choices up to
But these tend to default to stacks they're more familiar with, often Python and data science specialized tools. There's a growing body of evidence behind this. Arxiv research, Stack Overflow surveys, and GitHub usage patterns all point to the same thing.
AI favors these because it is what it's seen the most. But the most popular production systems are different. They're still diverse in languages and frameworks integrated to their industry's legacies, and increasingly are built around cloud platforms like AWS and Azure.
A Python and data science starting point isn't neutral for most modern production software.
For the rest of this, let's define a couple personas like those books do. There's Chad, the one building fast, prompting systems into existence. And there's Brent, the one who inherits them and has to keep them running.
The development lifestyle bottlenecks we are considering here show up for Brent, but Chad can help mitigate them.
Chad could use widely adopted frameworks, clear API boundaries, and standard structure that streamline how Brent can maintain what is built by specifying this in prompts and challenging the AI to make a better product that is even easier to sell.
For Brent and aspiring developers, aside from learning the tool and stacks of software companies, are actually running in production, how they're deployed, and how they operate in the cloud. Now it is worth investigating how to integrate the Python-heavy code AI generates into those systems.
There's a concept Martin Fowler talks about, a generalizing specialist, someone who understands a broad set of common tools but has depth in key areas. That's what Brent and even Chad are becoming here. Someone who understands production systems and can integrate what AI generates into them.
Less common stacks can be more valuable because the skills are scarcer, but the complexity shows up at the integration points and in cloud deployments.
Isn't that where bottlenecks usually show up if you apply what those books taught us?
AI might be starting to change the stack of what gets generated if it doesn't learn to work with popular production environments, but the value might still live in what gets maintained like gold in the bends and gravel of a river.